half at $3.73. Soybeans up 8.5 at $10.20. Wheat up 2.5 at $5.44. KC wheat up 4 at $4.79. West Texas crude oil up 92 cents at $41.33. December gold down 17 points at $19.53. December live cattle is off 82 cents at $111.12. Feeders down $1.07 at $141.35. And number 2, December cotton down 52 cents at $65.85. Larry Marble will be coming up with some livestock market reports, but first, news we can all use from the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network.
WTO on tariffs. I'm Jessica Dolmel with the Midday Update on the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network. A World Trade Organization panel ruled earlier this week that the United States violated WTO rules in 2018 by applying tariffs to more than $360 billion in Chinese exports. According to the New York Times, the ruling was in response to a complaint filed by China arguing the tariffs violate a provision that requires WTO members to offer equal tariff rates to other WTO members. U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer criticized the panel's decision. He said the U.S. will not let China use the WTO to take advantage of U.S. workers, businesses, farmers, and ranchers. The impact of the ruling is unclear, as the panel that could allow China to implement tariffs on the U.S. does not have enough members right now due to the U.S.'s refusal to add new members to the appellate body.
You're more than a rancher. You do what's right and trust others to do the same. That's the Texas way. Hi, I'm Pat McDowell, and we ranch near Shamrock, Texas. In 2019, your dollars helped the beef-loving Texans brand reach consumers nearly 300 million times. Efforts like the hit Hulu series BarbeQuest and successful advertising prove that your checkoff is working hard to keep beef in its strongest state. Find out more at TexasBeefCheckoff.com, funded by the Texas Beef Council.
Your seed decisions require reliable advice from a trusted partner. Make that partner Nutrien Ag Solutions. Count on our local crop consultants for custom recommendations and access to the best performing seed in the industry to make your investment work even harder. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
For the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network, I'm Jessica Dolmel.
We're on the line with Brian Linsman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how did everything sell today?
The sale was good today, Larry. The quality of cattle was good. Packer cow and bull market maybe 3 to 5 softer, but still strong. Saw a lot of improvement on the light calves, and I'm guessing that has to do with the rain. There's going to be grass to turn them out, so it was a good day.
Good. Let's walk the pins.
On the 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.58 to $1.90. 3 to 4 weights, $1.45 to $1.90. 4 to 5s, $1.40 to $1.83. 5 to 6s, $1.24 to $1.45. The 6 to 7s, $1.20 to $1.38. And the 7 to 800 pounders, $1.15 to $1.35. On the heifer end, 2 to 3 weights, $1.40, $1.85. 3 to 4s, $1.25 to $1.46. 4 to 5s, $1.20 to $1.54. 5 to 6 weight heifers from $1.20 to $1.50. There was some activity again on these replacement heifers. We had a bunch of good black baldy heifers, and people were trying to buy them and put them in the herd. So, like I said, on the calf end, it was good.
Good.
On the utility and commercial cows, from 56 to 75, cutters 40 to 55. On the bulls, the high yielding bull brought from 80 to 90, and the low light yielding bulls from 70 to 79 cents, and that's kind of how it was.
How about the sheep and goats?
Sheep and goat market strong like vinegar. So the nannies from $190 to $320 on those good kid goats, from $280 to $315. We had some big weathers today. They brought up to $295. Then when you get into those dorpers, the ewes, they brought from $120 to $155, and the lambs, they got a little stronger today too. They brought from $240 to $260. So
good.
Nothing to bark at.
What do you know for next week?
Don't know of anything, but like I said, hopefully we get a little rain Thursday and Friday, and if you missed out on some, maybe you get a shower this week. But like I said, it's getting into fall where you got to start cleaning everything up. So.
Well, tell everybody where to bring them when they get them cleaned up.
Hey, give us a call at 830-379-9955 or 830-305-0652. And if you need a little help hauling, just give us a call.
We appreciate it. Thank you a bunch, Brian.
Thank you, Larry Marvel.
What's impressive about Pioneer brand sorghum? I'm here in the Rio Grande Valley, Texas, sorghum country. but also sugarcane aphid country. This field is one of over 60,000 test plots. That's a lot of data, and the reason why Pioneer sorghum dominates the industry in yield potential and sugarcane aphid tolerance. A test plot in the Rio Grande Valley. Another place that makes Pioneer, Pioneer. Contact your local Pioneer sales representative.
We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how'd the sale turn out?
I thought we had a pretty good run. Larry ended up with 637 head of cattle. Looked like the Packer market there today on the cows and bulls was pretty well fully steady with what it was last week. Didn't have any real outstanding bulls. You know, the better end of the bulls that we did have kind of bringing the upper 80s. Best end of the cows in the mid 60s. So kind of the same. It could have been a touch softer. And then on the calf and yearling deal, I thought it was a little better than it was last week. You know, it looked like to me, just looked like a little more activity. And it could have been the quality of cattle. Had some pretty good cattle there today. So, you know, I called it a couple dollars better than what it was last week. So thought we got along well.
Remind people of the special.
Yes, sir. Special cow sale this Saturday. We'll start at 11 o'clock. We'll have a few bulls to sell, and then we'll get right on the females. And we've got listings of all those cattle and pictures up on the website. We
appreciate you. Tell everybody the telephone number.
You can call us there at the office at 830-334-3653. Mobile number's 830-334-1047. And the website is PearsallLivestock.com.
Kelly, thank you a bunch.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Where has the Pioneer audio tour taken me today? Well, I think the nearest town is Millbank, South Dakota. I'm in a large shed belonging to a Pioneer sales representative. He's operating what's called a drum seed treater machine. It rotates. Looks like a cross between a smoker and a cement mixer. I can see green seeds tumbling inside. It's a little loud. Let me step away. This machine is applying Lumigen seed treatments to a customer's soybeans. Around here, farmers have to deal with Phytophthora big time. What seed treatment does is provide disease control at a plant's most vulnerable stage in life. Well, why is that important? You protect the seed, you protect the yield. Lumigen seed treatments. Another thing that makes Pioneer, Pioneer. You'll hear more from me later. For now, let your local Pioneer sales representative hear from you.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler from Atascosa Livestock Pleasanton. They had a sale Tuesday. Jim, how did it go?
Not bad. Ended up with 578. Heifer market was stronger. Didn't have to beg for those 7-8 weights to bring $1. And we had some pretty good Tiger Stripe heifers and Bremer heifers brought up. You know, they weighed in that 450 range to right at 600, bring up to about $1.90 a pound. So that was pretty good.
That's good. How many total head did y'all have?
578.
And the cows of it, how did the cows do?
The cows were cheaper. They had $1.12 on cows this week. I believe we had $1.18, if I remember right, last week.
Right. When are they going to pick them up?
Friday. You know, they're not real current.
Right. They said they're getting a lot of cows from the hurricane states. All the eastern packers are, a lot of those guys, some of those cow killers had to shut down, so some of those things are coming our direction and putting pressure on region. What do we know for next week?
We're probably going to have 60, 70 cows coming from one man and about 50 calves. They'll be older cows, though. They'll be packer cows. And hopefully we should have another 500-600. Depends on the moisture, though. We do have a slight chance of rain, but Thursday and Friday, I believe.
Right. Well, we'll be watching that little depression down there off the Mexican coast, see what it does for us. Tell everybody how to contact you.
Reach us at 830-281-2516.
Where has the Pioneer audio tour taken me today? Olivia, Minnesota, next to a field planted with Pioneer brand Enlist E3 soybeans. This field looks peaceful, but like every field, there's a constant battle going on against weeds. Right now, the farmer of this operation is making a pass with what looks like a 120-foot sprayer boom. Enlist E3 soybeans offer the most advanced trait technology on the market. And while it's new to most farmers, it's not new to Pioneer. Pioneer experts and agronomists have already completed hundreds of on-farm trials, all so that acres like this have healthy soybeans with great yield potential. Enlist E3 soybeans on a farm in Olivia. Another thing that makes Pioneer, Pioneer. You'll hear more from me later. For now, let your local Pioneer sales representative hear from you.
We are on the line with Chris Carter from Karnes County Livestock Kennedy. Chris, we always begin by thanking the folks that we do business with each week.
You got it, Larry. We do want to thank all of you for your consignments and also to the good Lord for the grand total of 10.8 inches of rain we had here last week. We ended up with 421 head of cattle last week, and the market was stronger compared to the previous week. Number 1 steers, 2 to 3 weight, 161 to 177. 3 and 4s, 145 to 175. 4 and 5 weights, 134 to 161. 5 and 6s, 125 to 149. 6 and 7s, 123 to 132. And the 7 and 8 weights, $1.15 to $1.22. On the heifers, 2 to 3 weight, 151 to 170. 3 and 4s, 134 to 176. 4 and 5 weights, 124 to 155. 5 and 6s, 116 to 131. 6 and 7s, 101 to $1.10, and the 7 and 8 weights, $1.02 to $1.10. We had 6 packer bulls last week. High yielding was 85 up to 90.5, medium 73 to 77. 52 packer cows, high yielding 62 up to 67, medium 47 to 52, and the low end 28 to 34. We did not have a test on bred cows last week. We had 6 pair. The better end brought from 12 1/4 up to 14.10, and the planter one's 9.25 to 11.10.
What do we got under the barn for this week's sale?
Well, at the present time, we're tagging on 807 head and looking for possibly hitting 1,000 come sell time. In our count today, we've got 130 packer cows and bulls, 13 to be palpated, and the rest are yearlings.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Chris.
If you have any questions or are in need of any of our services, please call Waylon Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
Ranch rodeos are always good fun, and right now on the line is Andra Wiesen with Family Ranch Rodeo Fest, set for October the 3rd in Comfort. Hi, Andra.
Larry, good to be here. We'd like to invite folks out to the Youth Ag and Equestrian Center for our ranch rodeo. We'll also have mutton busting, goat roping, live music, and an auction.
And I hear there are some awesome firearms in the auction. Andra, tell us how to get more information.
Larry, that's easy. Just go to our website, ranchrodeo.org.
We are on the line now with Carl Herman of Caldwell Livestock Commission. Carl, how was the cattle sale yesterday?
We had a good sale yesterday, a lot of good cattle. Had a 1050 yesterday with 133 sellers and 48 buyers on a steady cow and calf market. We had over 200 cows and bulls. Slaughter cows 30 to 70, slaughter bulls 60 to 89. Stocker cows 500 to 875, and the pairs 550 to 975. On the calf side, on the steers, 2 to 3 weight steers 140 to 215, 3 to 4 weights 150 to 187, 4 to 5 weights 140 to 162, 5 to 6 weights 128 to 151. 6 to 7 weight steers brought 120 to 134, and the 7 to 8 weights 117 to 134. Heifer side, 2 to 3 weights, 130 to 185. 3 to 4 weight heifers, 128 to 155. The 4 to 5 weight heifers brought 126 to 150. 5 to 6 weights, 120 to 141. 6 to 7 weights, 113 to 128. And the 7 to 8 weight heifers, 95 to $1.12. So overall, we had a really good day. Had a lot of good cattle, and we expect a good sale next week.
Good deal. Carl, tell folks how to get a hold of you.
My number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. Or if you're in the Giddings and surrounding area, call Max Ebner at 540-8676.
Ranch rodeos are always good fun, and right now on the line is Andra Wiesen with Family Ranch Rodeo Fest, set for October the 3rd in Comfort. Hi, Andra.
Larry, good to be here. We'd like to invite folks out to the Youth Ag and Equestrian Center for our ranch rodeo. We'll also have mutton busting, goat roping, live music, and an auction.
And I hear there are some awesome firearms in the auction. Andra, tell us how to get more information.
Larry, that's easy. Just go to our website, ranchrodeo.org.
We are on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. It's Wednesday evening. We're looking toward a Thursday sale in San Saba. Ken, what's that sale looking like?
You bet, Larry. We got a good run. We got a little over 1,700 head already on the yard tonight, about a little over 300 cows and about 23 bulls. So we're looking for that 2,000 head of cattle with shipping up for tomorrow. Lots and lots of good calves and yearlings here. Several strings up. Got one string of about 175 Herefords. There's about 100 steers and 75 or 85 heifers on there. Real good replacement heifers that'll make somebody some good mama cows out of those. And then just several other strings of anywhere from 40, 60, 70, and then on down those 10, 12, and 5 and 6 head of really good calves overall. Got a couple strings of cows. We'll sell them all. We'll palpate them all up and get them started up for the sale. So good run and good bunch of cattle. And weather's been very good. More rain up in the area and cooler temperatures, Larry.
Can't hurt my feelings any with rain and cool temperatures. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. Also go to our website. A lot of information up on that. That's our next female sale on Saturday, the September 26th, up already. And that's at jordancattle.com, Larry.
I'm on the line with Sam Morano from D&D. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com, D&D in Seguin. Sam, the weather is warming up, and I want to get outside and do something. I'm sure you've got lots of equipment I could work with.
That's right, Larry. Right now's the time to buy. We have chutes, we got field fence, we got T-posts, and we got cattle working systems. Right now's the time to come in, and we can beat anyone's price.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you at D&D.
You can contact us at 830-379-7340 and ask for one of our friendly staff members.
We are on the line with Wayne Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Wayne, I guess, could you call today a rain-out day?
Well, it was sure less than we've been running, Larry. We ended up with 900 head, so we were kind of pleased with that, with all the rain. Basically 4.5 to 6 inches all around. To get that many cattle today, we were pretty well satisfied. Cow market was probably, it was steady, about like it's been. The good cows sell good, but those light cows, you can't hardly give one away. People need to really make sure they let these cows mend before they sell them. Otherwise, they've got not much value to them. Calf market, I call it really strong, very active. Looks like 6-weight cattle, up to into the 140s. 7 weights in right on top of 140, 5 weights up in the low 160s, and probably the highest class was kind of 450 to 500 pound cattle. So some really fancy steers weighing 475, bring 176. So that looked like the best weight today as far as getting a really good price and, dollars per head. Heifers look like the heifer market's, just as strong as it's been. Most of those 4 heifers bring the 130s up to 140 something. 5 weights, 125 to 130 something. 6 weights, mostly 117 to 122, with a few a little more than that. It's just basically what we've been getting. Didn't have any of those real fancy 400-pound calves to really quote. But like I say, the 475 weight cattle looked like everybody was sure trying to buy them.
What do we got coming next week?
Well, Larry, we figure this thing jump back up as far as our numbers, and we'll get close to 4,000 sheep and goats. And the sheep and goats, I want to remind everybody on the 29th, we've got those spotted boar cross bellies that'll be there. There'll be 12 of them, some around noon. Anybody interested in some really good boar cross bellies? And they've done lots to improve our quality, the people that have been buying them. So if you want some really good boar bellies, they'll be there on the 29th. As far as next week, it'll probably be the normal run. The cattle run, I'm sure we'll jump back up well over 1,000. We'll dry out a little bit, and we'll be able to get out and get some more cattle in here.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wayne.
We're at 830-997-4394.
Looking now at the port grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo delivered to Corpus Christi, Dees plus $2, $10.21. Same for Houston. Progresso calls it 8.5. Number 2 are better yellow corn, Corpus Christi area, Dees plus 35, $4.06. Houston, Dees plus 30, $4.01. Hard red winter wheat, Corpus Christi, Dees plus 75,